We're excited because we get to do a first look of a first look.
We do.
You know, this is something that what we're going to show you today is exclusive to Camping World. You're only going to be able to find it here. And what the folks over at Gulfstream did, our friends did, they said, let's get together and let's put together something that your people have been wanting, your people have been asking for, but more importantly, something we can put together and get to you pretty quick.
And we work with both the sales, the marketing, the engineering, decor experts. Everybody just put their heads together to come up with this 25BH.
Yeah, and you know what? Having a slideless, lightweight, but roomy travel trailer that's a bunkhouse, that's a win. That's an absolute win. So here's the deal. We're going to show you this. First time ever, the all-new 2021 Enlighten 25BH. If you say, all right, Chris, Scott, I got to have this one. Here's what you got to do. Right now, run, don't walk, and text EasyRV. Don't know why you'd run to text, but I do it. That's why I got this giant forehead. 32094 EasyRV. EasyRV 32094. Drop us a comment. EasyRV down below, or give us a call 866-853-3510. Now, you might not be able to get your hands on this specific one because they're just now coming out. This is brand spanking new.
Correct. We've been out for a couple months.
And
shipping throughout the country.
Right.
Camping World gained our locations.
Have they told you about EasyRV yet, though? Have they told you that?
No.
So check this out. This is cool. Now, you know, we got cell phones. I can call you from New York to LA and we can talk instantly. If I need to email you a picture of a format, I can email it to you. You can get it instantly. We got technology that'll cook a meal in 30 seconds. We got technology that'll bring an RV to somebody's home without them even having to leave their home or their camp chair.
Wow.
By texting EasyRV to 32094, that's going to alert someone close to them, hey, I want a small bunkhouse travel trailer, slideless, 27-foot, roughly 4,000 pounds. What you got for me? That person's going to walk them through a like unit. They're going to be able to ask questions and answer questions you and I won't be able to get to because we can't hear them. You know, we can't see them.
How convenient is that?
I know, it's perfect. Then they're going to talk to a finance person who's going to mail them the paperwork with the postage paid on the return envelopes. They don't even have to buy a stamp. Then we got somebody who's going to deliver the unit to their home or to their campsite, set it up for them, give them the walkthrough like they were right there at the dealership. They don't even have to take off their fuzzy slippers. All they got to do is just enjoy camping.
It's a new world.
That's a new world. That's EasyRV's world. And we're going to rock it.
That's awesome.
Yes, I'm excited. So that's what you're in for. It's the easiest process. It took me longer to explain it than it would take you to go through it. Pretty much. So
very cool.
Yeah, and that's all the time we got, folks. Thanks so much. So anyway, Scott, tell me about the Gulfstream Enlightened process, because I'm excited about this new partnership and this new brand.
This is awesome. Like I said, putting our heads together, putting out there what is important to the retail customer, what people are asking for.
Right.
Starting off when you're walking in, the most important thing when you're walking into any RV is going to be how it feels.
Right.
So the design is important, the flow is important, and one of those things that we've heard from our customers over and over again is coming up front, something like a walk-around bed.
Sure.
So instead of having it just in the corner, his and her side.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody likes to be crawling over each other and whatnot.
Getting up in the middle of the night, walking over somebody, that's not fun.
So that's one of the features that people have been asking for.
I tell you what, while we're here, let's just start up here. So we got, I like the cabin / old rustic appearance. Yep, up here up front at the end cap where we are. I got the double push button LED light, so if I want to do some reading, she doesn't. I got my option right there. Large bed, and we have storage underneath.
We do have storage underneath.
So what we got?
Not only do we have storage underneath.
Oh, strut supported storage underneath.
But one of the unique things at Gulfstream, what we've done is we've actually put the fresh water tank underneath the bed. So you still have your storage, but with the fresh water tank that does a couple things. Number one, as you're going down the road, we don't know if you're going to go dry camp and just going down to the campsite down the road.
Sure.
But stuff gets kicked up on the road. So that's going to protect your fresh water tank to start out with. Also, what it's going to help do is extend a person's camping experience throughout the year.
Right.
So they can go further into the fall, start early in the spring, because their fresh water is going to be protected from more freezing.
A little bit of the elements. Yeah, I was going to say, that's going to help keep it from freezing.
Yeah, definitely.
And going down the road, let me tell you what, so here's the deal with RVs, because we got a lot of folks who are first-time RVers. So many people are just now experiencing what RVing is about, how great the lifestyle is. Having a tank freeze on you when you're driving through Michigan in February, and all of a sudden, what's that noise? What's that behind the camper? That is not a good experience. And if you don't have a good experience, you're not going to want to go out and camp again. That's what it's about. So that's a little thing that you guys thought of and did that's going to go a country mile when it comes to usability and resourcefulness, man. That's a great idea.
Definitely.
Good move on that. Plus, strut supported.
Strut supported. One of the other things, comfortability. It's got to be comfortable. Mattresses are hard because some people like them soft, some people like them hard. But what we've pretty much decided, and what people have told us, just give us a good mattress. Yeah. And the way we kind of check a mattress is you push on it. Yeah. Do you feel the springs? No. Does it go all the way down to the ground? No. So we're giving them a quality mattress from the get-go, so they don't have to go out and exchange it out. Yeah, because that's another purchase when you're buying a camper you don't really want. But, you know, people do get kind of picky about their mattresses. So giving them a good one might save them $3-4 grand moving forward because you never know what they're going to get. Also, like the storage that you got up here. Huge storage. And his and her storage for the most part. So you have wards on both sides. 2 different wardrobes. Yep. Good storage, deep storage up on top. Yep. And then for, you know, you're talking about his and her lights. Yeah. We also have his and her outlets and USB ports. Dual USB ports. Yeah. So if I got, and I like you got the little shelf space here, so I got a nightstand, if I need a reading light or CPAP machine, whatever, boom, I got the options there. Everybody wants their phone right there. My phone, my tablets, my kids' tablets, their phones. We are so connected in today's day and age. It's ridiculous. But that's a great thing about camping, RVing in general, that lifestyle gives you a chance to disconnect and reconnect. So just as much as you want. Yeah. Privacy curtain that goes all the way across too. On a 27-foot unit. Yeah. Now this thing is built to sleep up to 7-8 people. Yeah. So to have that separation between living space and sleeping space is already right there. Yeah. Both in the front, and we also have a privacy curtain in the back as well. Bunks? Sure. Okay. Yeah, we'll get to the bunks here in a minute. Yeah. Tell me about the kitchen layout. I like the 2-burner option. I got countertop space. I got myself a kitchen window, which a lot of times on the off-camp side, you won't see a window if the kitchen's over there. Right. So good touch there, plus a wood valance. Helps with ventilation, helps with extra lighting in the kitchen area. The sink itself. So many people watch HD TV and whatnot, and they're into farm sinks in these $1 million houses. Yeah. Well, guess what we don't have? No, it's a dishwasher. This is the dishwasher. Right. So to have a dual bowl sink, so you can wash, rinse, get out the way, dry and go. Yep. So the dual bowl sink is a big deal. Also, we have a huge high-rise faucet, nickel. So you can put that big pot underneath there if you're boiling something or cleaning something. You have the availability to do that. Once again, a little small thing that you wouldn't think about when you're at home, but when you get your RV, if all of a sudden you have just that one little thing that causes the trip to not go well, or you think in the back of your head, well, I don't really want to cook because I can't clean my pots. Well, then you're not going to want to take the camper out because you're not going to want to cook when you're on the road. Sure. So thinking about the experience, especially for first-time RVers, having those little creature comforts of home, it's paramount. I see you got the solid shaker-style cabinets here. Now, I call this the graphite or the matte black fixture. Would that be? Yeah, matte black. Matte black. And the cabinet doors themselves, these are real wood. These are stained hardwood cabinet doors. They're just not a paper wrap or something like that that's going to deteriorate over time. That's something that you can paint it, stain it, and it's going to last longer than maybe your traditional cabinet door in that same price point. Customization of RVs is a huge thing right now. A lot of people are getting them and coming in and doing, you know, what they want to them, but they found that with those composites, you have to paint it 3 or 4 times because it just drinks. Sure. Just drinks the paint. So having that is also a nice feature in case somebody wants to upgrade. And I like this too. This is a nice touch. Utilizing all the storage. So a lot of times they'll just have a small cabinet door because that's the size of the cabinet door. Well, we actually have the space on both sides of that. The metallic background that is nice too. It's a nice touch. And then additional storage. This thing is just full of storage throughout the entire unit of this 25BH. Now, is this ducting in the cabinetry? Yeah, that's the actual furnace right there. Okay. So you're gonna control that from your thermostat, and that's enough to heat the entire unit. And I don't have a soft spot in the floor because there's no duct underneath me. Or places where grit and grime gets into, you're dragging in and out. Yeah. You don't have to worry about the ducts. That's a nice touch too. And I see over here on the cabinets, or excuse me, on the drawers, we got the solid wood construction there, full extension on the ball bearing drive. I like the applique that you have in there. It gives it, that kind of rugged, rustic look. Almost like we're in a cabin. It is. 2-burner stove, got my microwave, flush mounted, got more storage under here. Plus I got my LPO2 detector down there. I see that. Very nice touch.
Now we started, or at least I started, because I'm a little bit lazy, sitting down, chatting to you.
Sure.
That booth cushion is comfortable, man. This obviously reduces down into a sleeper. You got the huge panoramic campsite window with the wood balance there. Once again, double LED lights. But tell me a little bit about the booth design here.
Well, like you said, it does break down into a bed, which is very easy. This comes out, these fit in the middle, and it just becomes a bed. But we talked about storage before as well. And just the amount of storage this particular unit has on both sides. Ooh. So you have easy to access storage on both sides of your base.
Storage is key. Storage is king in campers. But you know, it's funny because people, they always, I'm guilty of it too. So I'm going to generalize when I say this statement. People overpack all the time.
They do.
It's not until you get out that you realize you don't need half of that stuff that you brought with you. You really don't. You know, it's just the essentials because you're going to be out there. You don't need to change your clothes for every day. You know, now fishing equipment, camping equipment, hunting equipment, that's a little bit different. Yes, I need 46 poles when I go fishing for 2 days. I don't know what's going to work. So I'm taking those. My wife yells at me. It's just how it is. The other great thing about campers like this, you say we can easily sleep 7 people. That's a great hunting cabin, fishing cabin. We can get away if I got property down at the lake or the beach, or if I just want to rent a campsite seasonally, set something up, because I know I'm gonna spend most of my days out and about.
Sure.
I just need a place for me, the family, the friends to come and sleep.
Sleep and store some stuff.
Sleep and store stuff.
Right.
Dude, this is a great option for that.
Yeah.
And you know, that's the great thing about the RV lifestyle and about, you know, how RVs can function. When you buy it, it's your RV. You can use it for whatever you want. If you think, oh, this is pantry storage, this is where I need to put my pots and pans, this is where I need to put my plates and cups. No, you don't. It's your RV. Do with it how you want. If you want to put your tools there, your hunting equipment, your fishing equipment, your beach gear, it's your RV. You can use it for whatever you want. And this one here, I'm a big fan of the storage that you guys thought about and put in, plus the size, because you're right. A lot of times, especially in a slideless camper, you do not get storage that's this deep or this wide.
Sure.
That's good space.
The storage here, and something this size to actually have a pantry.
Yes.
Next to the refrigerator.
Yeah.
And you can utilize that either for the kids' stuff, for the kitchen supplies,
right.
like you're talking for your tackle box.
Yeah.
Throw in there. But not only that, underneath you have additional storage.
Oh, that's accessible from outside too.
Both inside and outside.
Now, Scott, tell me a little bit about those bunks. I see also, before we get over there to the bunks, we got the TV backer and the cable connection right there.
Correct.
On the back wall. But tell me about the bunks. It looks like the 3-inch plush?
They are the 3-inch plush teddy bear. So they're finished on the bottom sides they're going to wear better.
Yeah.
On the top, they're nice and soft. So you have your comfort. So you kind of have the best of both worlds.
Right.
One piece that's designed to fit for the spot.
Now that's double over double right there on the campsite, and we're looking at, what's the max capacity for both? Like, is it 300 pounds on top, 300 on the bottom?
Yeah.
That's great. So you could easily fit 2 adults up there.
Correct.
Or the kids for sure.
Correct.
Yeah.
Throw the kids up there and have at it. And we talked about your privacy curtain as well.
Yeah. Full all way too, because a lot of times you'll only get like either the top or the bottom for the bunk. So having that privacy curtain for both is great.
Sure.
The one thing that we skipped, I wanted to talk about. This looks like it's a, what is this, 8 cubic foot Dometic fridge.
Electric.
Good space, runs on both gas and electric with the automatic switch. So when I'm going down the road, I don't have to worry about something going bad on me.
Right. And depending on how you're camping, you have best of both worlds.
Right.
As far as either using electric or using your propane to cool the unit.
And let me tell you, that to me, when I first got into RVing, knowing that there was a way to use propane to cool a refrigerator, to run a refrigerator, I was like, what? How is that? Technology is just gotten so far just from where we've come. It's absolutely amazing what they're able to do with these campers now. Known name brand, been in the industry for years,
so it's always worked well.
And you know, with technology, with the way they've made everything so easy, we got to talk about Easy RV, because if you're liking this layout, and you're saying, Chris, this Gulfstream Enlightened 25BH This is one I think my family and I need to get into. We're first-time RVers. We want something entry-level. We want the amenities from home. We need something that's space, that's lightweight, that can sleep some people. You need to jump on Easy RV right now. Text it, Easy RV to 32094. Leave me a comment down below. Just say Easy RV, 4 letters. That's it. It's that easy to get your RV. Give me a call, 866-853-3510. We have people standing by right now that are going to walk you through something exactly like this. If we can't get this to you right now, we have something that's going to work. Trust me on that. And we're going to make the process flow for you. Now, before we go into the bathroom, I see I got my sink and everything right there.
We're talking, you can have 7 people in here.
Yeah.
So you might have some people taking a shower.
Yeah.
And what everybody else, they have the opportunity to wash their hands, brush their teeth. So you have almost dual prep areas.
Right.
One in the shower, one out here at the sink, where you also have the extra storage on top, and you have the medicine cabinet as well.
I'm gonna let Kev kind of scoot by me so he can get in there and see. That's a nice space. Plus you're kind of, the way it's recessed with the wall to the right-hand side there, gives you a little bit of privacy. I like that. Plus I got my outlets, I got my Dometic AC controls, storage on top and bottom, and then the bathroom, Scott, I'll just let you take that one. Solid door walking in.
Solid door, you have your stool, you have your skylight up top, and it's actually big enough. I'm 6'2", I can easily stand in here.
Oh, you got plenty of headroom in there.
You have your spa sprayer with your adjustable outlet. So, and it's big enough that the big guy like me can even utilize it.
Plus you have a little bit of a tub. So if you do have the kids, you could pop them in there, spray them off. Or if you have the dogs come with you, good spot to clean them off in there too.
Throw them in.
Yeah, throw them in. Got plenty of room left and right and up and down. You're not going to be cramped. And that's the thing that you really can't see on camera. But even when we're just right here, there's no slide in this RV.
Right.
But we're fine. We got plenty of room.
We do.
We got plenty of headroom. We're looking at 81 inches high inside here. I mean, you got the quick cool here on the AC. Got my controls over here. Dude, there's nothing. And even nothing I can gig on this one at all.
And in this price point, there's a couple of little things that we do. The windows themselves.
Right.
80% tint, safety glass.
Sure.
A lot of people have gone to almost clear glass, which brings in the heat.
Right.
Which is going to affect the furniture in your cabinets. So having that 80% tint on the oversized windows. All the windows are also operable, so you can open them up if you want to have a nice little cross breeze.
That's the thing. See, for me, that's what we love doing, because we'll crash out on the dinette. We'll crash out on recliners. You open up the windows if you're at the mountains or the beach. Let that breeze come through. You forget about it.
Definitely.
I'm out. Speaking of out, let's go check out what's on the outside of the all-new 2021 Gulfstream 25BH, the Enlightened. I like how you named it the Enlightened, because I'm being enlightened right now to a new unit. So, solid grab handle. Actually, we have 2. We got 2 grab handles, plus acts as a door guard.
So you have the updated grab handle itself. So you're not having to try to maneuver, step, grab at the same time. You can actually grab onto it. Also a friction hinge on your door,
so it's not going to
with
slam.
the window. So you get that natural light.
Right.
And so many times, I work for a manufacturer, go to a lot of shows, so many times we have the little plastic handle on the back. We used to have to take extras because they would break all the time. So with this friction hinge, it will just stay wherever you want.
Right.
It's not affected by the wind. And it's full, you can open up all the way.
Another little thing people might be saying right now, why friction hinge? Let me tell you, when you're coming into the camper and you got an armload full of stuff, or you're coming out and you got an armload of stuff, having that door not slam you in the back of the head, it's a nice feature.
Big deal.
It's a good feature to have. I like the big awning. We got the adjustable arm here on the pitch too, but tell me, how big is the awning we have here?
This is what, a 16-foot awning?
Okay.
Which is going to be underneath your living area. So you have your outlet, you put your table right here. So this is where you're going to do most of your living, for the most part.
The campsite.
You have easy access to your storage on the back, and then also on the front.
Right. We're going to get to the storage here because I like the size of that under the bunks. I got my LED external light there. It's 15-inch double axle. These are the Dexter Easy Lubes. And it looks like you got the extra wide berth in there too to kind of help with that shock absorption going down.
We're a little unique on how we do our wheel wells. You see in the back, that's galvanized steel. So instead of just a plastic surrounding for your well.
Or that fabric-y type of feel.
Fabric-y, almost paper-like substance. We use galvanized steel. So if you do, unfortunately, watch your head. Do have a situation, it's not going to dig up, less likely dig up into the unit itself and create damage.
So if you're driving through gravel or something, it's not going to kick it up. Very nice. Now how about the underbelly?
The underbelly in this, you have your solid steel frame.
Right.
Then you have your one-piece decking itself.
Okay.
Darko wrap, so it helps reduce any of the moisture that you're going to have coming up from the bottom coming up into the unit itself.
Beautiful.
Now, one of the things we do have on the construction that you can't see, but we like to talk about, kind of unique to Gulfstream, is how we do the unibody construction.
Oh, sure.
So we start with our floor system.
Right.
Put our walls on top, then we secure them with steel hurricane straps.
Okay. Yep.
To the floor, to the wall, and then we do the same thing from the wall to roof. So what that does is, these are made to go down the road. There's going to be some movement. What that does is keep it tight, less likely to separate, and have your trailer last longer.
Hurricane straps are important because that's one of those things that does, we're talking about the security, because every road's not perfectly even and flat. So if you hit bumps or whatever, you're not all of a sudden going to have that shifting, which could make the separation at the top or the bottom. Sure. So hurricane straps are extremely important.
One thing I forgot to mention on, we're talking about this is your living site.
Yeah.
One of the important parts of during the design was make it livable.
Oh, absolutely.
If you notice, your water heater and your furnace exhaust isn't underneath your awning area. So we've moved those to the back side.
Right.
So you don't hear it.
You don't have that one spot on the can, with the smell or the friggin' burn in the back of your knees.
So that's one of the design features on this 25BH that we kind of incorporated.
I like it. Well, I also like this finished off pass-through storage that we have down here. We got the plastic clip holding us up here, and got my leveling jacks there for the front and the rear. Come around the front. Now, is this the, tell me about, this looks like the one-piece roof going all the way over the top.
It is. Aerodynamic, helps with your fuel economy, but also it helps with your drivability. So instead of driving down the wall driving down the road with a big wall when you're trying to push, it does come up. But you do also have your rock guard.
Diamond-plated rock guard,
for protection. As things get kicked up, so you're gonna hit this instead of getting into your siding.
Twin 20s,
Twin
LP
20s.
tanks. And see if we make our way around the off-camp side, I see I got my freshwater fill over here, the other side of the pass-through storage there. I see what you're saying with the back of the furnace and the back of the heater, the back of the fridge, the back of the furnace over here. Plus we got
your drains. And what the drains are, you see they're color-coded as well. So you have your hot and your cold, PEX piping that we use. It's now used actually in residential housing. Nice. So it expands and contracts, which is ideal for an RV.
Yeah, that's a very nice touch. Retractable 30 amp, city water connection, terminations, cable connection. On the rear here, I got my spare tire and my 4x4 sewer hose storage. Plus, of course, those arch ceilings, which help keep the rain, the elements off of the top. And
even with the gutters, the extended gutters that we have on top. So you're gonna have stuff come up on top of the roof.
Yeah.
As it comes off, it's gonna push out and not just slide down the side, which
or even worse, as soon as you hand the kid the hamburger, on top, trust me, because we've been down that road before.